Hey guys, Pete Peppers here, and I was going to talk a little bit about the new game from King that's coming out. It seems like the worldwide release is happening real soon, so I just wanted to make a gameplay preview. It's called Shuffle Cats. It used cards. Seems like they changed that, and in the early versions of the soft launch, which came out a few months ago, there used to be two variants. Um, there was Regal Rummy, which is what you play now, and there was also Diamond Whilst, I think it was called. The Diamond game is gone now, but Regal Rummy was kind of the better one, anyways. So here's a shop. I guess you can buy some things. Um, this is new since the last time I played it, but it looks like you can talk. You can see this says this is free. What is it? How do I get it? That's what I'm trying to do. This is a chat pack. All right. So now I guess I have a special chat setup. All right, so let's talk about the game. All right. This is a little bonus game that they have. You get to play free every once in a while, so it's just pick what color the next card's going to be, which is completely random. I'm just going to collect because it's 50-50 and no reason to gamble on that. You see there's a timer. You get to do that once a day. See our shop here. We have free gems that we get every once in a while that you want to collect as you come back to the game. It says here I am level 5. And these are the streets. There used to be a ton of levels in the game. It seems like now there's only 13. But we're going to start at the beginning anyways, and we'll talk about how this game works. So each time you play, it costs a certain amount of gems. And if you win, you get to keep the gem. You get a bonus. If you lose, then you lose. We'll watch the thing here. To start, you take a card every time. She had 3 of a kind 4s. And so here, I just look to see if I want the 9 or if I want to pick from the top of the deck. I don't need the 9 because we're playing rummy, basically. So I'll take my 3 of a kind and I'll lay that down. And just pick a card that you don't want. And put in the discard pad. If you don't do that quick enough, it will discard one for you. So make sure you do that. The way that I think about the cards off the stack, I don't take them unless I can use them right away. In most cases, you can make an argument for picking up certain ones. Like I could have picked up that Ace of Diamonds, I guess, but oops, I could have picked up that Ace of Diamonds, I guess, but I would have needed, something to go with it. So, see there, I won 60 gems for winning. So like I said, it's basically it's pretty fun rummy variant. I'm trying to think of some things that are important to note. You can go around the top, which is different, and you can also add to the other cards that are already out there. So yeah, if you want to use, I don't need the ace, so I'll pick the queen or pick that off the stack. So these are suited 7, 8, 9, so I can play those. And now I just need to discard something. I'll discard the jack. And now I have a 4-card run right there. Can maybe use the king, so I'll go ahead and take that. Discard my run, and that'll give me the enough points to beat the level. So, like I said, you could play on the cards that are down there. So we could play, if there's 3 threes down there and we have the last 3 in our hand, we can play it on theirs, which is something that comes up a lot that you might not think about. As far as I can tell, on the gems, you can always come back and play these levels if you really want to stack up on them. They might fix that later, because it's kind of... I don't have anything to play, so I'll toss. Oh, yes, I do. And I'll toss the 2. So she's going to play on this, hopefully, yeah. And now I can play my 3 and 4 on that. You could do that both ways, and that'll finish it off for me. So like I said, these are really easy levels that you can always win, and right now at least you can always go back there and pick up more gems. So once you get out of the early levels, at least in the older version, which I'm sure once they, you can actually swap cards if you want. I don't usually do that. But you play against other people. You don't play against the computer all the time. Don't have anything to play there. Still don't have anything to play. 6 goes with this, but I don't have the 5. So I'll just go ahead and pull off the top. Get no plays. We'll pick up the king. And now I'll pitch this jack. So the things that play are pairs. Well, actually 3 of a kinds. Runs. And then, like I said, you can play off of their runs too. So the way you pick up your strategy is going to vary. You want to kind of pay attention to what's discarded. You know, like if I was going for a pair of kings and all the kings had already been tossed, or 3 of kind of kings and all of them had been tossed, you know, that would be a bad plan. Sometimes it's like this, though, where you just don't get anything for a bit. So just go ahead and keep... Alright, there's my king. Now I can play that at least. Oops. And I'll pitch my queen since I have... I picked up a queen now too, so... 8 doesn't do anything. 3 doesn't do anything, but since I've already discarded a queen, I'll discard another one. There's a 7, I can use that. And I'll keep my two paired cards and hope that I get to improve. Or like this, I'll get to pick one up on the next one. So that's basically it. I'll go ahead and finish this round, and then we'll talk about one other thing that isn't, at least at this point, it's not that important yet. Oh, I could have played the king. That's something you got to remember. Oh, I got to pick up first too. All right, so I can play that one, and I could have played the 7 as well. So I missed the spot there, but you get the idea. Alright, so this is Lucky Lane down here. This is what I was saying is not as important at this point. There's like these big casinos that have large prizes. And you can see that you can see how many players are inside. So the way this works is you pay $5.50 for a chance to win 1,000, which is much more than you can win in the regular levels. If you're an odds person, you can see that over time, unless you have a huge advantage, you're going to lose eventually. But I'm sure it makes it a little more fun to play when you're playing for more. And like I said, right now there's not a lot of levels on the regular part of the board. So yeah, the odds are even a little worse on the gold bars, but you could play people for gold bars if you want and possibly build up on those. Looks like I have 150. I'm not sure if that's what everybody starts with, but I'm guessing that we'll be able to use these at some point. This isn't unlocked yet, so that's the game. I think it'll be popular for people who like card games. Obviously, you'll have plenty of people playing it, so you'll be able to kill some time. It's a little lower stress than some of the other games, so it's a good time killer. All right. Please like the video if you found it helpful, and make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you can get all the latest videos from the level games that I play, my how-tos, and my commentary videos. I'll talk to you soon. See ya.